Hey, welcome to today's Rundown with Ramon. My name is Ramon Ray, publisher of zoneofgenius.com, and I hope today you're having an amazingly blessed day today. As you can see, I'm not in the vacation capital of the world. I'm not in New Jersey, not in my studios. I am here at the Cambria Hotel in Nashville, Tennessee, taking part in the Big Exit event. This is a Big Exit event. It's a private equity event by a private equity firm which invest in companies to help them grow massively. So you have a company that's making $50 million in sales. This company invests 10 million. No, it's too low. Invest 100 million in them or 50 million in them or several million in them to grow them and get them to the next level so they can have a big exit and be bought by a bigger company or go public. And I have a lot in store for you today. Lessons learned today. It's amazing. Even setting up this room, this hotel room, it's crazy. I may do a little short video, but I had to make this studio up differently than I normally do it. I have a table here that I'm on. This table was behind my bed over there. It's a long, heavy table. So I had to pull it around here and put it here. Why? Because the window is in front of me over there. And I wanted to make sure I bring to you the best experience for the Rundown with Ramon show. So welcome. Glad you're here today. Glad you can hear me okay. If you saw the Rundown with Ramon show yesterday, what a failure that was, more hilarious. So I got to the airport and I said, let me do the Rundown with Ramon show 1 hour early. Great. I went to the airport, had my mic, had everything set up, and then the announcement started going off for the flight that I was getting on. I realized they make announcements about, 15 minutes, 30 minutes or so before the flight. So my flight was at, say, 7 o'clock or so. I was going live at about 6:30 or so, something like that. And then they were making announcements, which were so loud and crisp, like it was like they were sharing a microphone with me. So that was kind of drowning out my voice. And I said, you know what? Let me keep pressing through. And then somebody opened a door, or the door got opened the wrong way, or whatever it was. And there's this loud clanging sound going on and on and on and on and on. And I'm like, you know what? This is probably sounding mucho terrible. It's not a great experience to the audience where I'm competing with all this noise, competing with another voice over me in the loudspeakers, competing with, competing with the door alarm going off. And I said, you know what? After about 6 minutes or so, it's time to shut down this feed and call it quits. So didn't want to do it. Normally don't want to do it, but hey, you got to pivot. Sometimes you got to move on. And I like doing the Rundown with Ramon. I like doing my daily show. I like going live and sharing this insight with you. And by the fact that you keep coming back and you're here means you like it too. So welcome to a brand new day. This is the Rundown with Ramon. Glad you're here. And this episode is brought to you by our friends at Bitdefender. Here's the nugget of the day that I want to encourage you to keep in mind. Many of you go home and you lock the doors of your house. Many of you, when you leave your home, you lock the doors of your house. You go park your car, you go grocery shopping, go get your hair done, go spend time with your kids. You go do whatever you're doing. You park your car in your driveway on the street and you go home, whatever it is, but you leave your car. And what do? You lock your car door, boop, boop, or you lock your house door, click, click. Because you want to be safe, you want to be secure, you want to keep the things that are important to you safe and secure, because everybody's not bad. Most people are not bad, but there's some nefarious character out there who wants to do harm to you or steal from you somewhere. You just don't know where they are, but they're out there. My admonition to you is, working with our friends at Bitdefender, is your business secure? Are you doing the things in your business to keep your business secure? You know that phishing is a real thing. Malware is a real thing. Ransomware is a real thing. Ransomware is a real thing. People want to hack and steal and attack your data, lock it down, steal it, whatever they can do to make money from it, to cause havoc in your business. And it's all centered around money. What are you doing to go against that? What are you doing to not let that happen to you? So I encourage you to do all the things. Look before you click. Be careful when you click on a link. Be smart about it. Have two-factor authentication, and also make sure that your business has the software installed on every device that connects to the internet to make sure that it can scan ahead. It's looking ahead. It's looking at the links. It's looking at the download, looking at the attachments, looking at the files to make sure you're secure. And you can get that solution at Bitdefender at bitdefender.com/Ramon. Bitdefender.com/Ramon. Let's jump in today's segment, and it's all about the power of being in person, the power of personal connectivity, the power of connecting with people. Yes, we're talking about for business primarily, but the power of connecting with people in any occasion, any time, in any context, any frame, to get to where you want to do what you want. The power of connectivity. I'm at this event with my client, and my client does technology services, technology transformation services for companies. So you're in a hotel and you need to improve your customer experience. My client can help you do that. You work for a lumber yard and you have issues with the lumber yard inventory system and how it connects to the sales team and all these kind of things. My client can help you do that. All sorts of things you can do with sales and marketing software and more that touches the customer. They're experts in that. And they're like, they want to work with, find more people who need their solutions, who need their services. So they had an in-person little event, or not a little event, they had an in-person event, part of the bigger event I'm at, and connected with people over dinner, connected with people in person at a golfing tournament. Why? Because the best way to connect with people is to connect with people in person. You can't beat that. So what are some lessons learned? And what I learned yesterday, and I know this already, but I wanted to bring this to you, hone this on into you. The best way to connect and have experiences that are in person, the best way to connect and make a difference, make a connection to someone. How do we make that happen? Well, I have a few key points here. Let's count them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, didn't even know it. 10 key ways of why in-person is important. And maybe there's not going to be all 10. Maybe it'll be 15. Maybe it'll be 2. We'll see how it goes. But I want you to unpack these with me. And I want you to take note of these key ways that we can make more connections. Point number 1, get offline. Yes, of course, you should do the digital marketing, do the marketing automation, do the social media marketing, have the great website, have a good domain. You know I believe in all this and more, of course. But don't ignore the power of in-person connectivity to drive your business forward and take things to the next level. Don't just believe in the world of online, especially if you want higher dollars. You have to figure out a way to bring people together. Number 2, the power of meeting in person. Meeting in person is so important. You're shaking the hand, you're making a connection. This is the deepest human connection we can make, is the power of meeting in person. Flying somewhere, meeting somebody for coffee, meeting in a lobby to make a connection to somebody else. The power of meeting in person. If you're not leveraging this, if you're not doing this, I'm telling you, you are missing out. The power of meeting in person. Number 3, shaking hands. How are you shaking hands? At this event I was at, every time a customer would walk in the door, I'd be there to greet them and smile them and warmly shake their hand. Every time they would leave the room, I stood up, opened the door for them and said, thank you so much for being here, to make a connection with them on behalf of the client I'm working with. The power of a good handshake is essential. The power of creating great experiences. What we did is play top golf. We had dinner. We created experiences. These are not crazy experiences. We didn't go to the moon. We didn't go, rock climbing, which you can do, but whatever kind of experience you could do so people remember it. The more you're connected to somebody else, the closer you get to somebody else, the deeper the relationship will be. Are you creating experiences? What kind of experience are you creating so you are never forgotten, so you are always remembered? Creating great experiences creates great connectivity. Great connectivity creates great trust. Great trust creates let's do more together. Because at the end of the day, people often don't know who they can trust. It's often not a matter of, do I have a problem? Yes, I do. It's not often a matter of, do I need a solution? Yes, I do need a solution. It's often a matter of, do I know, like, and trust you? And that trust is the operable word of the day. Alexandria Nicole, do I trust you? And that's what creating experiences do. That's what meeting in person does. That's what shaking hands do. The online world, ding, 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 all the digital world we do is good, but it doesn't strengthen the connectivity. And I'm sure Alexandria Nicole, amazing business coach, business leader, understands this and believes in this. Thanks, Alexandria Nicole, for being here. I'm in Nashville today at a private equity conference. So the power of shaking hands, the power of creating great experiences so that people don't forget. When you create great experiences, it connects you more together. I don't know about the cerebral cortex and McDelia and all these fancy brain things, but I know when you meet Sonny in person, it's harder to forget it. You think about relationships. Yeah, you can go online. Yeah, you can go on an app, but nothing beats being in person. sharing a meal together, doing something like Top Golf, going bowling, taking a walk, taking a hike, something like that to create you closer together and build stickiness. This is how you drive results forward for business, for relationships. Can I meet in person? Can I connect in person? Can I share a meal with you? Can I share a coffee meet with you? Can I share something with you, connectivity, so we can go forward together? This is what I learned at this event. This is the power of it. Ayanna, thanks for being here today. This is the power of it. Connectivity. Ayanna and I briefly meeting in an elevator. She's like, I'm the musical web. I'm like, oh, Ayanna, what's up? It makes a difference. Next part is the power of follow-up. Follow-up, 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 follow-up is everything, ladies and gentlemen, in a busy world where I have a lot of choices and where you're not my priority. Follow-up is everything. It's not personal, it's follow-up. As a motivational keynote speaker, some of the best and biggest, or any event I've been at, you know, sometimes how it's been, follow-up, follow-up. There's 1,000 speakers people could get. And when you narrow it down, there's dozens and dozens of great event hosts people can get. They're busy. They're thinking about the order. They're thinking about the flights. They're thinking about their kids, thinking about the nasty relationship they got at home, whatever they're going through. I'm not on their priority. I got to make myself their priority. So I follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up. Not annoying, but the power of follow up. This is so important. Other thing that's important as you're going through this, talking about in-person experiences, talking about building relationships, is it the right customer? This is important. Is it the right customer? Is it the right person, the right customer that you're working with? Because you can have a room full of people, you can shake a lot of hands, you can have a lot of experiences, but if it's not the right person, it's going to be no bueno, no good for you, don't make no sense. Is it going to be the right customer? This is important to do as you're thinking of it, as you're considering building experiences to build better relationships with people. Alexandra Cole, love this, 100%. And I'm in a room here, got a small little notebook computer monitor. Let's see if I can read this. I like reading on the screen. That's one of the main reasons why we host monthly in-person social. I love it, socials, is to give our members the opportunity to meet people in real life. I love that, Alexandria. That's so important. In real life is what builds connectivity. And so do you have the right customer? This is important. The right person is coming there. And then asking the question, will they pick you? They got a lot of choices. They know they have the problem. They know they need the solution, but will they pick you? And is it the right time even for them to pick you? Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But this is the name of the game. Will they pick you? Excuse me for coughing and coughing. Should have had a cup of water. Next point to keep in mind here is that people are biased. Understanding that we are all biased in some way. I don't want to work with you because you're a female. I don't want to work with you because you're a male. I don't want to work with you because you're smile. I want to work with you because you're black. I don't want to work with you because you're Hispanic. I don't like working with white people. You know what? I don't like working with Chinese people. I like working with you because I like your hair. You know what? I don't like working with you because I just don't like your nails. We are all biased. We're all biased in some way, and it may not be that egregious, but we're all biased. And when you meet in person, this is an episode all about the power of meeting in person, the power of being in person, personal connectivity. It builds stronger connections. I can think of the relationships I have in my life that are the strongest. T.M. Hyman, America's favorite mentor. Yes, I hear his voice all the time on Clubhouse, on Breakfast with Champions, and we've met in person several times. I can think of Christina Howard. We met in person several times at her amazing event. Check out an amazing event you want to know, by the way, IYMS.world, IYMS.world, inspiring youth on a mission to success in Myrtle Beach next January, IYMS.world. Check it out, IYMS.world. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Julie Loken, her and I have met several times, and I hear her voice on Clubhouse. See what I'm saying? That may not be quite in person, but that frequency, that hearing the voice, that building a stronger connection. Check out her event, Creative Con with an 8. Creative Con with an 8. CreativeCon.com. Check that out. I'll be there in February in Chicago. The power of meeting in person, the power of connectivity, you can't be beat. shaking of the hand, building connectivity, building stronger connections. You may say, to what end? It's to build trust. That's the key. And yes, this is business. This is not my mama. This is not my brother. I'm just sitting here shooting the breeze. I have a goal. I want you to buy from me. I want to work with you. I want you to refer business to me. I want to do something with you. When I meet in person with you, and again, Zoom calls are great, the next best thing to that, but when I meet in person, that takes things to the next level. It builds up the trust quotient. And I'm seeing that here with my client. I'm seeing that here with them. We're sitting just telling stories, just getting connections, going on a deeper level, connecting through school, connecting through organizations, connecting to some level. We're making connections. This is the key. We're making connections. And the question for you today is, what are the relationships that you have? What are the connections you have? What is the value you have? Who are the people you want to meet with, that you want to get close to, that you should meet them, even consider meeting them in person? You fly to them, have them fly to you, invite them to an event. Something isn't worth it. I've done this for people. I've attended client events. They haven't even paid me. I've just attended, bought a ticket, and showed up just to be in their grill, just to be in their face and make a deeper connection. I'm a firm believer in relationship building, especially when it's worth it. I can't buy a $250 ticket and stay in a hotel room, $500, $600, an Uber ride, $700 to build a $10,000, $100,000, $50,000 relationship. Please, come on now. Of course, the math always adds up. The relationships are essential, are so important. So I want you to ask yourself that question: what relationships could you be having if you connected better together with people? What are the better relationships you could have? What are the better ways you could get closer to people? The better ways you could experience more in life? Are you missing out because you're not connecting to people? Are you missing out because all you're doing is your little TikTok reels? Are you missing out? Everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon, hanging out with my co-host for the day, Alexandria Nicole. So look her up on LinkedIn. Look her up on Facebook. You'll see her beautiful smile. Look up my friend Iana, the musical web for piano lesson, performances, and more. And I'll see you probably tomorrow morning at Friday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as I do a little this, a little that. Here in Nashville at the private equity big exit event. This is called $1 billion stuff. So it's an amazing day, amazing time to be here. I hope you're blessed. I hope you're well. Hope your Thursday goes great. Mine is. Is the computer set up perfect? Nah. Is the microphone set up perfect? Nah. Am I sitting on my bed? Yep. Did I move this table that was back there up here? Yep. Do I have the curtains open so I can get more light on me and you can see me well? Yep. Did I have to move a lamp from over there to over here? Yep. Did I turn off the light over there? Yep. Is my bed perfect? Probably not. But there's one thing I'm going to do. Alexandria said it. I'm going to have a great day. Be blessed, everybody. Be well. And I'll see you next time on the next edition of The Rundown with Ramon. Thanks for being here. Let me know, should the Rundown with Ramon be a little longer? Normally it's 30 minutes, and I can definitely do that. But I wonder, some days, should it be even longer than 30 minutes? But today I'm not in studio, so I'm not perfectly comfortable and set up where I want with the right table and all those kind of things. So hence, I did what I could do. Hope it's well. Hope it's blessed. Hope you're impacted, and have a great day. Thanks.